Welcome back to Cooking Companions. We're continuing, possibly in the last episode, where we will do New Game Plus again, and max out the relationship with Anatoly, see how that goes, where that goes. I'm presuming most of it will be the exact same. Maybe bread or potato will say more things. It may be very, very similar just because New Game Plus is New Game Plus. It's not like it's New Game Plus Plus. Unless the game has a constant record of how many times you've done New Game Plus. Maybe. It's a chance. Some games do that. Like Nier Automata. Where there's just there's 7 versions of New Game Plus. Like the ending A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then spoiler things, blah, 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 blah. Won't go into that. But anyways, we're going to max out Anatoly and then Karin and see if that's that and just everything is gone. But I don't know. I'd be curious, obviously, in getting all of the recipes and possibly even doing new game and then seeing what happens if I don't talk to the Chompettes during the original playthrough. Because I'm imagining, and all the time I've wasted prior, New Game Plus is when Mariah leaves, but in between the start and when Mariah leaves, that time between of how many times I've talked to the Chompettes rather than talking to the people in the cabin, possibly is like a bunch of recipes I've missed. Like maybe if I talked to Anatoly back then in a room or in the bedroom, then maybe we'd get new recipes. I don't know, but let's go with this, and I'll show only new footage. Alright, speak with Anatoly in the bathroom. He's in the bathroom of all places. Anatoly. Thanks for checking in on me. You ask if he still feels sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. You nod. Thank you. You sure you'll remember that? Yay! Easy. 4 out of 5. You leave Anatoly and go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Alright. Speak with Anatoly near the basement. Anatoly looks pale. Thanks for coming over. He seems comforted by my presence. Oh, that's it? Thanks for seeing me. Okay. Gagor told me he's heard Mariah. I'm sure Karin isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? Every so often, I can see her peeking out at me through the holes. I really don't want to drown outside. But at least I won't have to have her tormenting me anymore. You know what's in the basement, don't you? Interesting. I want to see what all of these pathways do. I'm here for you. Max your relationship. Okay. Staying in this cabin is messing with my head, so let's see. So he says, you know what's in the basement? No. Wow. You aren't kidding anyone. You're just lying to yourself. Please get away from me. You oblige. You call her... Wah, that face. Bitch. Such a baby crying. Wah, 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 wah. Fuck you. Of course you do. How else would you keep us... Anatoly looks like he's going to puke. Please get away from me. Wah. Okay, fine. I'm here for you. Thank you. Staying in this cabin is messing with my head. I feel so lost some days. When I was 6, my father asked me to put flowers on the grave of our dead dog. That dog was very special to him. He helped him find food during the war. When he came back injured, he brought the dog to meet my mother, who was pregnant with me. He truly loved that dog. I carried a vase filled with flowers with me into the forest, and took a left when I should have gone right. I was lost for one full day, wandering through the forest, crying and panicked. I foolishly skipped breakfast that day, so I was desperate at this point. I tried to, but I couldn't recognize any plants to eat. So I tried eating some random plant I found in the woods, but I upchucked all of it. I was humiliated when I stumbled back to my house. I'll never forget my father running up worried, and I was still holding the vase with flowers in it. My entire shirt stained with puke. After that experience, I studied obsessively my mother's collection of foraging books. so I would never starve in the wilderness again. Thank you for absolutely everything. You nod, calling everyone together for a meeting. And then goodbye, I guess. I'm assuming everything's just going to go out the exact same way. I still say nothing to him. Well, until there's new content. You get out of bed and follow Karin to the couch. He's just this way to begin with? Gregor. Weird. He didn't even talk to me. I guess that's just how it is because we didn't max the relationship, so he didn't have a past story to tell us like Anatoly just did with the vomiting. Alright, now for Anatoly and whatever he says that's unique. I'm also going to wonder, the boat that's under the couch, it'll be one of those situations where if I do a new game, not a new game plus, and I actually don't talk to the Chompettes but look under the couch, then a time I'm able to talk to Bread, I'll be able to ask him who the boat belongs to or whatnot. We'll see. Thought you'd be fending off the glutton. No fooling, survive this long. Below us, waiting, practicing. This is the same thing. Karin might be alive down here, but you won't be. Why were you nice to me? Did you want to prey on the weak? Or was I just another meal ticket? The Whisperers told me the truth. Hopefully someone ends this darkness soon. See you again soon. Yeah, that was the last bit of that was the only thing, I guess, unique. I'm going to assume everything else at this point will be the exact same thing as before, the last episode, and probably the next time I do a transition will be on the new game plus for the third time and maxing out Karin. And then I'll probably have to do new game non-plus to do the different directions of not talking to Chompettes and getting the rest of the recipes. We'll see. Okay, converse to Karin in the bedroom. Let's max out the crazy psycho bitch. Hi. Keep this between us. I'm not giving Anatoly a choice today. He's going outside. Good. Thank you for understanding. Karin cracked a smile. What if I said... Yes, Karin. Yeah, no, I guess we're gonna have to do... yes. Karin cracked a smile. It looks like Karin will remember that. Yay! We'll have to see if we get a different ending by maxing her out in New Game Plus or not. If not, then it just means New Game or New Game Plus. Maxing her out means nothing, and what happens, happens, simply. I'm not sure. There should at least be an ending where things resolve, or the cycle breaks, or more information, though. It depends. I don't know. Yeah, get everyone together for a meeting. It depends if, like, getting all recipes unlocks a new mode that gives more story, or something like that. I don't know. Alright, and max relationship. Oh. But will this even give me new conversations or not? Like, if it gave Anatoly and Mariah and Gregor new conversations, then we have to wonder if it'll obviously change the outcome of the ending. You know, a way that makes it worthwhile. Hopefully. Alright, will anything change? Or am I stabbing her? Grab. And, okay, well. Even if I max out relationship, New Game Plus, it just remains the same. I'm... Oh! A different ending. Alright, you let the knife drop to the floor, holding Karin in a loving embrace. All of your pain, sorrow, and regret vanishes into thin air. It was Karin all along. Your soulmate has finally been found. You create a new life together, devouring hundreds of men, women, and children. Laws and governments are powerless to stop your wrath. All that oppose perish. You work together beautifully, making the world a terrible place for future generations. One day, Karin becomes ill. She calls you over to her deathbed between gasps for air. Her eyes are filled with terror, but it lessens once she sees you. Karin tries to say your name, but can't get it out. I love you. You nod, crying softly as she tightly grips your hand in fear. Your tears fall on her dress as the last of Karin's air leaves her lungs. Her hand slowly lets go of yours, dropping to her side. You take the knife and wrap her hands around it, putting it in the middle of her chest. Karin. All the memories are just exactly when this happened, rather than the generations of us being like tyrannical, weird monsters. You were a true cooking companion. Joke's on you, Whip. Hang on. See the secret ending. Oh, apparently this is a secret ending. Okay. I'll tell you a story, but do you promise not to laugh? Caring about Karin. Next relationship. I almost died when I was 6. It was probably the coldest winter on record. My parents and I were snowed in. At first they had enough wood, but that ran out. My father, before their wedding day, he chopped down one of the biggest trees in the forest. He spent months whittling it down, cutting the pieces carefully, measuring the armrests so they fit perfectly, sanding it down so not even a splinter could come out. He named it Mother's Chair. And every Saturday he washed her feet while she sat in it, whistling a tune his grandmother taught him, looking deep into her eyes as he rubbed her ankles. It took him weeks of working on it in secret. He was hyperventilating while he dismantled it. Each heavy breath was a foggy cloud. His tears were freezing to his cheeks. The fire only lasted 2 days. And later the frostbite turned his fingertips completely black. He cried almost as hard over his fingers as he did the chair. After a while, when the food was running out, he began to search every inch of our cabin. But he finally found what he was looking for. A little mouse. Holding it, wiggling in his hand, must have been painful. Between wincing, he divided it in 2. 1 piece for me and 1 for my mother. How's that for a big breakfast? His corpse was the first I ever saw that was frozen solid. Thank you for listening.
Cabbage!
Look, he's trying to speak. Are they going to do it this time?
Cabbage!
Nope. New Game Plus, just turn up at the end and he doesn't speak. Alright, well. We're still missing, yeah. The one picture there, here. No. I guess the only way to get the other endings would be literally brand new, normal. Actually, wait, I think also there's an ending where it's like you have to hit no. Does it happen immediately? No. I don't know. I think I'll have to leave it to another episode. This might just be a short one then. Because like I was looking at the thread, as you could have told when I was up here, and it says ending list. There's 7. So I was going through what I have and what's there, because they don't explain how to get them. It's like, say, I don't know, new Nakama. I don't know why the whole... I don't know why they're speaking like that, you know, like a weeb, but, you know. Karin Becomes a Turnip. I'm guessing this is the one I have. That's it's a New Game Plus ending. And then there's the secret ending, which I got, which is not about turnips, but you get in a relationship. Or I guess them saying happy ending is secret ending. And they said joke ending? Wait, what? Said secret ending for me, but, you know, I don't know, it's all confusing. But I'd have to at least figure out, like, let's see, actually, maybe the achievements will tell me. Ravenous beyond repair, thanks for playing. Sleeping on the job is what you get, from what they said, when you hit no about being over the age. Finding all the hidden notes I almost have done. But everything else I have, well, I have 34 out of 40. So the only one's missing is you found the final unlockable recipe. He's here. Something about bread. Ravenous Beyond Repair might be... Since it looks like Karin, I mean, that could be anyone, really. But I presume it's like you max out the relationship, but in like not New Game Plus. New Game Plus maxing out with Karin, I think, is different from regular game max out Karin. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. But the only way would be if I play a new game, not in Plus, and don't really talk to the Chompettes, but explore the house more, because it's still the puzzle, the riddle, and whatever we get from more information from all the other endings. I don't know what I'd really say, well, how many endings I got. Like, we got regular ending, normal ending. Let's try to break it down. We got normal ending. We got secret ending with Karin, and then the relationship. I'm going to presume it's maybe different from, like, relationship with Karin and New Game Plus is possibly different from Mac's relationship with Karin and regular. But we have the secret ending, normal ending. I don't know if technically I'm going to presume New Game Plus without Karin's relationship maxed is also an ending? Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to tell because there's, like, usually when a game has, like, multiple achievements for every ending, let's say, this one doesn't really have that. It sort of does. Where was it? What was the achievement called? Oh yeah, it was Joke's on You, see the secret ending. This one. All the achievements are exceptionally common. There's no ultra rare achievement. But either way, we're gonna have to leave it here. If this video gets enough likes and there's a ton of people that are still interested and want to see all the other endings I can possibly find, then let me know in the comments below, and I'll just share the video, get it to have a lot of views, so I'll be like, hey, there's still lots of interest in this game, and there'd already be just videos, if not Manly Badass or other people have already probably got all endings and, you know, put tons of work into this, and for me, I've been taking it casually. I got my own enjoyable pace, but other people already would, you know, do the whole typical YouTube thing of just rush and shove it out, boom, like play it non-stop, burn out, but get every ending, be first, because remember, it's YouTube, which means it's not about who has the better quality video, it's who gets shit out first. And that's impossible for me because, one, I don't upload videos that are 2+ hours long. I don't play a game to death and burn myself out. And I upload, you know, 20, 30, 40-minute episodes. So obviously it's like I'll record a certain amount, I'll stop, and then a few days later I'll play it again. And obviously by that time, a few days pass, I'm already too late. Someone's already done it. Someone's already did it all. So, yeah, I mean, it's like I'm not forced, obviously, to get all the endings. And if people are so desperately wanting to see every ending, there's guides out there probably, and people explaining how to, and explaining what happens, and there's just tons of videos that already exist. But I'll gauge the reaction, and I'll see, because I'm mildly interested myself, but we'll see. No promises, but we'll see. But if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, hit that subscribe button, become a full subscriber, hit the notification down below for updates on my videos. Thank you for watching, until next time.